Howdy fellas, welcome to Uncle Sasquatch Outdoors. We're going to take a look today at the Enfield Pattern 1853, also called the Pattern 1853, or the Enfield Rifle Musket, which was the primary service arm of the British Empire between 1853 and 1867, when it was replaced by the Snyder Enfield, which was somewhat similar to our trapdoor. This thing had a 39-inch barrel, and it was chambered or bored for .577 and shot a hollow base mini ball to great effect. It was easy to load, had a 1 in 78-inch twist, and a person experienced could load 3 to 4 shots a minute as fast as a smooth bore. And it was very deadly in the fact that they were still fighting using Napoleonic tactics, where they lined up in a linear line and at 100 yards and started shooting at each other. Now you've got an arm instead of being accurate at about roughly 100 yards like the smooth bores. These things would be accurate to 500-600 yards and beyond. The effective range, I think, is listed about 1,200 yards. Probably would shoot further than that if you knew what you were doing. It's got 3 bands holding the barrel together, and that's why it's called a 3-bander, to differentiate itself between the 2-band, which is a shorter carbine artillery type weapon. And it's also got brass furniture. And you're probably going to say, "Unc, that thing looks pretty rough." And this is a reproduction, by the way, made by Army Chiappa, or Army Sport. And the reason why it looks the way it does, there's a story behind that. Years ago, I used to reenacting with the 24th Tennessee Infantry CSA Company B, the Duck River Rifles. Well, the first event I went to was more or less a type of living history at a place called the Blockade Runner in Wartrace, Tennessee. Some of you may be familiar with that. But the captain of the company took one look at it and said, "Strip it." So I had to bring it home and take the bluing off, rough the stock up to make it look like a weapon that had been carried out in the open, in the weather, for a couple of years. And plus it was used in the reenacting, so it was out in the weather a time or two, to the point that one time I forgot to clean it and the nipple got stuck in it. I had to have a machinist friend of mine drill it out and put me a new nipple in there. But it's back in shooting order, and I thought you might enjoy taking a look at that piece of history. We'll give a shout out to my buddy Justin at Spirit of the Outdoors. He's closing in on 10,000 subscribers, and I'd appreciate it if you go over to his channel and watch it, give him a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and let's help him get over 10,000 views. I think he's got a little over 100, so by the time you see this video, he may even be closer. But I'd really appreciate it if you would give him a watch and subscribe. Help him out. Thanks for watching. Keep your powder dry. Mind your top knot, Pilgrim.